Good timing, oh yes. Great timing. You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
Interesting. It's fun to see because I was just listening. You know what I was listening to the other day?
No.
Damn, I couldn't even tell you the name either. Remember that
Neither
garage
do
thing?
I.
Oh yeah, Forsaken Sights. I was listening to a Forsaken Sights CD the other day. I put it on in my room, and it was just like that old garage band we used to go listen to. And I was like, oh, I feel old.
I just messaged Will last week that all of a sudden I was like, oh, what's that old band I listened to? And I got onto It's All Happening from back then and both. And I'm like, is this a midlife crisis feels like? That's all I could think of.
No, I was in my car today singing a song from a garage band that nobody knows. And I was like, damn.
Is this?
I was like, these guys don't even talk to each other anymore. Because I think before I even left that crowd, they stopped talking to each other. I'm pretty sure.
It kind of felt.
So it's like, and I was like, man, if I could put this in a movie today, who would I pay? Like, would it matter? Would those guys like come out of the woodwork to be like, hey, that's our song? Turkey Records probably owns it. I probably just have to.
The record company
if that's still a thing, I'd probably, but like, it's so fun.
Whatever dumpster they recorded.
I love singing it's kind of a poppy song too. And it's fun to think that, like, oh, I'm singing this pop song that nobody else knows.
Like 10 other people know.
Right, tops. And even then, you'd have to be like, remember that time?
Do you remember the time?
I remember.
Oh, fucking member berries.
You watched the latest South Park episodes?
No, I haven't. Is there new?
Yeah.
I don't watch South Park anymore.
I don't do cable, so it's like, no.
It's okay. They make fun of
the queen. Not the queen, the fucking the kings that fucked off.
That's their thing now. They're very modern and political, and it's like,
did he fuck off, or was he? Or it was kind of
there was a shift where they made a major step towards it, but there was a change in the series when they went from episodic to like season. Where, like,
so
plots would
they've always
been
stuff. With the news of making fun of whatever was going on lately.
Well, that's comedy. That's you keep modern to be like,
But they've been canonical. As
their major thing is always the fact that they can produce, that they can make the jokes and animate the shit like within a week that it happened.
Yeah, but it feels like sometimes a lot of the episodes they're focusing on what's happening right now instead of making a joke that you could look at 3 years later.
Mm-hmm. They've always done that.
When I was a kid, it was talking poop and four-butted monkeys. Now it's always like modern figures, political people, famous people, celebrities.
I like the latest stuff.
It's very topical and tied into the time that it was produced.
Before it was like fart jokes and sex
I was like,
jokes
they're still. I mean, that one Tom Brady episode where everyone wanted to have shit up and get a fecal transplant, and they all sought out.
Tom Brady, for the ladies. One for the ladies was one too many for the ladies.
That fucking bitch.
They did an all women's episode, and it was all about fecal transplants, and it was like a hot craze among the women in town, and they were transporting their fecal from one person. Oh, that's right. They did make a spice to the
whole. And they're like, if you give me your mom's poop, I will buy you this video game.
I don't get the reference for any of that.
Literally telling your friend's son, if you give me your mother's poop, I'll buy you this $60 video game.
I'm not gonna be able to look back at that.
What little kid's gonna refuse that?
Like, there's no joke besides that.
I'm gonna say if you watch season 1, it's timeless. If you watch modern seasons, it's dated.
I think
it's about modern.
It's many part of the reasons why I stopped watching it after about season 3. And that's when I really fell off of it with season 3. I don't really keep up with it in the slightest. The most recent thing I ever had was the video game
Stick of Truth or Fractured
Butthole.
Fractured Butthole is the most modern, I think.
Yeah, that's the most recent.
Did you ever play the early one, the 64?
Oh yeah, I played that one.
I love that one. When you throw snowballs at turkeys, it was all about the turkey apocalypse.
Yes, but then you could also
like the first major arc I believe they ever did, like the first conjoined.
But then you could also create your yellow snowballs.
Oh, that's right. They do the zip animation. You hear him pissed on the snowball.
Now he's got just a steaming yellow snowball.
I made myself a girl in the latest, the fractured butthole, and I just like how Mr. Mackey's like, the whole stick of truth thing, we're just gonna ignore that? Okay.
I still want to try one as by making my race as a black kid. Just because it doesn't affect combat or gameplay, just everything else in your life.
I liked the rednecks in
this
fractured butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that.
They just hate you no matter what you choose or what you are.
No matter what. But the thing that got me that really made that joke kill me.
Oh, when they confront you in the park?
No, there's just a certain point where they confront you, and it's after you've already made 4 choices. And when they go to confront you, instead of being like, "Let's get that, sis," whatever, he just is like, "We're gonna get that," and he just pauses like, "Sis." Hispanic. It's like
just a little pause between each one.
And I thought, I went to check my settings on my PC because I'm like, am I lagging? What's happening? And then all of a sudden, one of the other characters punches in. Phil, why are you talking like that? He's like, dialogue tree. And I'm like, fuck, they got me. I'm over here thinking my game's lagging. And it's taking too long. Fuck.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I wonder how much of a hand Matt and Trey had in that.
Jake.
In the scripting
Victim.
of the game like that.
I would imagine a lot. I don't think they take a back seat in anything that they really try to do.
Have you seen the live performance they did at that famous Colorado auditorium?
I saw parts of it.
I had no idea about a live performance.
Yeah, they did giant projections.
Yeah,
on
they bring
stone
Primus
walls of
on and
Colorado.
Rush shows
wow.
up.
Yeah, and they had all the voice actors come up and do they did all their most famous songs.
Oh, you mean Trey? The guy that voices 90% of the fucking show.
Well, yeah, but they also one of their special guests was the guy who voices Mr. Slave, because he's a specifically famous guy. I don't know who, but they made a big deal about it. They're like, it's that guy. And he was he was on his practically on his deathbed. He crawled out there and he was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Despite the modernness of South Park lately, I do like that it makes me Google, what is this in reference to? Because there's some weird shit in the latest episode.
Yeah.
Prince, rubs his blue dick on the window, and I'm like, why does he have a blue dick? He apparently actually got frostbite at a wedding on his penis specifically because he didn't wear an extra layer down there, because I guess you can have a penis sock or something. I don't know.
The whole episode is about them, running around, waving signs and, flashing lights saying, "We want privacy! Stop looking at us!" And...
The moment one person stopped looking at them.
Is this from the new season?
Yeah, it is.
The latest one.
The newest episode, yeah. As soon as people stopped looking at them, they lost their minds.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, does Prince Harry have a blue dick? What's happening? Yeah, no, he had one. He got frostbite on his dick, apparently. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I had not heard about that.
Neither had I, but
usually
I don't
that's
give a
something that hits the comedians and the fun news stories and
I
stuff.
I was like,
let's see what he thinks about my blue penis.
It's not like I care, but I do
it on the outside
I like
window.
Googling references what is this?
Yeah.
Press and pickle?
Yeah. for a good long minute in the snow.
Oh, gee.
No wonder you got frostbite.
Oh my God. Nice tries. I'm sorry. What is this show called?
We don't play.
We don't play. We don't play.
It's worth 18 submarines.
What time is it? Jesus Christ. 7.
Oh,
what do we have? You for another 2?
I leave at 9:15.
2:15. You got 2:20.
Okay.
To play.
So, Dusty, last we left off, you had fucked up horrifically at trying to make a decent distraction.
Did I roll terribly, or what
did.
happened? Yeah, I don't remember.
You rolled horribly.
That sucks because I have a great cool stat.
You
just rolled terribly.
I don't know. As far as distractions, I think he's doing a pretty good job.
No, he distracted everyone but the guard. He was supposed to distract.
True. Wait, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
right. It was he said specifically the
it's the bouncer is
not.
Yeah,
right.
you pulled up on the curb, tried to walk up to the bouncer. He didn't even acknowledge your presence. And then everybody
rolled terribly.
You rolled I think you rolled a 1 on your
yeah.
pool.
And then everybody in
so
line.
There's no more employees outside, right?
It's just like the one or two bouncers.
The people trying to get in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were saying the people in line?
Oh yeah, the people in line are the ones that are getting in a conflict with you for trying to skip the line.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he parked the car and then
he did not. Well, he pulled up on.
Well,
the curb.
I pulled up to the curb. Yeah, like.
No, I thought he was blocking a car behind him, and that driver got out and was the one that was pissed off.
Is it?
Oh, feel free. If I drink all that, I'll have to stay the night. So yeah, please help me.
Well, there's a whole bit for you.
Or so help me.
You know, Will, you're probably right. Somebody is pissed off at you, and I'm sure it's going to be really annoying when the two episodes line up of like last session and this session.
No, dude, like I agree with Will. I don't remember you saying anything about the people in line so much as specifically the guy behind me got out of his car and was like, "Hey, asshole!"
Okay,
and I was like, "Hey."
That sounds
really
so like, and then we haven't got into it after that.
Sounds right.
Hold on.
I knew
that's when I was like strategically was like, "Let's switch to Steve."
Yeah, no. All I remembered was
Let's go back to Steve frying his brain in the cyberspace.
I remember you were in a conflict with someone, and I couldn't remember exactly what.
Hopefully, I can diplomacy my way out of this.
Okay,
cool your way
before
out.
we get too far away, I really liked. It's not going to come across, but the way you said, "Hey, asshole," you put your hand on your hip and you like pointed with a big smile.
Half my shit does not come through the mic. I'm telling you. Yeah.
You don't say. You don't say all of your visual gags and all of your mannerisms.
It's
don't
mostly
come through an audio
mostly
medium.
that body language and shit. Because
And so what you're saying is that now we need to get cameras.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it'll be a good shot of the back of your head.
Face back.
I can explain to you the thing that we would have to do for that, and it is awful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand.
Because it's probably like $200-$300 a camera, and they'd have to be like you'd probably mount them on like you can get the ones that rotate and track face. So you would set like ones up on certain places, and they'd constantly be like,
The cat
your
food.
bar is always so much
Jake.
higher than my bar.
The cat food is about to dispense.
"That's fine."
You get a notification for that shit?
Oh, I just know it.
It's on the schedule.
I set
so.
it for 7.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, I got a text message. It's about to dispense.
It's about to go.
It'll
It's to give you the heads up that your cat's about to lose their shit.
It's more like the mic is gonna catch the sound, and it's just for Jake to be like, "Okay, this
Well,
is
it's
where it's
already
about
full
to."
of food anyway. It doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily.
it kind of could just be
she's
like
had her fill,
cycled back
apparently.
and
I usually do that sometimes. She's
Mm.
wanting.
Is there a smaller?
It's already on a very small portion. She just hasn't been eating because she wants wet food, and I'm gonna force her to eat dry food.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. That's how.
My mom says she made an appointment with the vet because she thinks my dog has butt cancer, and he does have like a giant tumor on his anus.
So he does have butt cancer.
Well, he's like
You just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, he's 16. Jesus.
oh my god, he's 16. He's probably
Well, I
only got
got
like
him in-
1 or 2 more years left of him.
No, wait. Can't remember when I got him. 8,
Then he's probably
10, 11, 12. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, he's like 15 or 16, so.
Yeah, so he's probably at best got another like
And so,
year or
yeah,
2 in
she's
him
taking
anyway.
him to the vet to see, like, how long he can humanely live before we should think about putting him down and stuff. I'm like, that's
right.
Basically, eating and drinking is usually the time.
Right, but he seems so happy right now, so I'm like, cool. It's like,
Yeah, if he's still
let's-
running around, he's fine.
Right, like, I guess I don't see him that often because I'm only, whenever I visit, I see him, but she says he's lost comments and stuff.
Mm.
But I'm like, when I see him, he's happy, but that's maybe because he's happy
He's
to
like,
see me.
Yeah, he's like,
Because I've
what?
been gone.
Yeah.
So, like,
You left me here with these animals.
right? Well, yeah. But
It was
how
us against them, man, and then you disappeared.
That's how I am with pets right now. I'm like, I don't want to own any, but like, as long as the people around me own them, I can go there and pet them, get all the best parts, and then leave and not have any responsibility. Like,
Yeah,
my mother
that's-
keeps begging me to take that tailless cat,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd love to, but she's already like an outside-inside cat who
Oh,
probably
yeah,
has
yeah.
never seen a vet, and like, I'm like, if I take on that cat, that means I'll have to take her to the vet and retrain her and all these kinds of, and I'm like, I'll just let her live the way she's living, and I'm not trying to go around saving every animal.
We don't play. We don't play. We don't play. We don't play.